Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Keenan, and I'm an elementary education major at Boise State University, and this is my reading journey. I couldn't read very well when I was younger, and caused a lot of difficulties for me and a lot of shame and embarrassment being pulled out of classes, from fourth grade until seventh grade, and going to special reading groups where we'd read, the basic readers like Dick and Jane, and see Dick run, see Jane jump, whatever. And never really had much use for reading, and my family didn't really value it. We moved around a lot, and came from a poor background, and it just didn't really catch on until about seventh grade when I met Miss Wolf at Eagle Middle School Elementary in Eagle, Idaho. And she got me excited about reading, writing, and just everything. And she's just a real good teacher who really, met me where I was. Like I was saying, she just really inspired me in so many ways to really get to reading. And she actually got me through my first chapter book, which was James and the Giant Peach in seventh grade. It was way below my reading level, but by the time I entered high school, I caught up pretty well. And but the real thirst for reading didn't really start until actually after I graduated. I started reading all the books that were assigned to me that I'd never read. Grapes of Wrath, The Great Gatsby, Animal Farm, Frankenstein, Watership Down, The Outsiders, The Hatchet. Those were all just, amazing books that I really missed out on not reading when I was younger. And after that, I started getting into some series. I really, just ate up the Harry Potter series. Read all 7 of those books pretty quickly, and got into the Twilight series. And when I put it to myself, I'm a pretty avid churchgoer, and I'd never read the Bible, so I figured if I could give that much attention to Harry Potter, I could give that much attention to the Bible. So I read the Bible when I was about 23. Took me about 6 months, and thoroughly interesting, and for its purposes is a great read. I started getting into some of the Glenn Beck novels, Agenda 21, Overton Window, his take on the Federalist Papers, and thought those were really interesting. That was some of my more nonfiction interests. The biography of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, super interesting read. I've just been eating up everything ever since, and since starting, I did children's literature last semester and read some good books in that. The Alchemist, the Divergent series, all of the Boxcar series I read, and some of the older books, and I had a good time in that class. For this class so far, I've read The Book Thief and Beneath the Meth Moon, which was just absolutely astounding. Both of those books were just great reads, give you real unique perspectives on some real tough issues. Some of the more adult books I read, I really like some of the Stephen King novels. The Stand, Cycle of Werewolf, and I got a lot out of those books. I've recently got into this author, Kenneth Opel. He's a young adult author, and I read This Dark Endeavor, which is a prequel to the Frankenstein book. Talks about Victor when he was a teenager. And then, all the text I've been reading, I have to finish off what I was saying about the text I've been reading, I've been reading a lot of psychology text that interests me, everything about it, from abnormal psychology to child psychology to educational psychology. And a lot of my literacy books, they're really helpful. I got Words Their Way and Striking a Balance. Those have been really helpful in my literacy instruction. And I just hope to continue to be a avid reader, lifelong learner, and am able to put that on to my children and the children's lives that I affect. One of my favorite things to do now is I pretty much perform Little Rabbit Foo Foo every night for my little boys. I have a 3, 6, and a 9-year-old, and they seem to love it. So I kind of like how the whole reading and the love of it has gone full circle in my family. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and this has been my reading journey. Thank you very much.